and they can't find the video, and they're like, "There's 3,000 videos there. Fuck that. 3 months, you go." There's nothing wrong with my video.
I mean, I just get entertainment thinking about who was assigned to this case at the YouTube headquarters. Who the fuck is this guy? What are we looking into? What is this place? Where is it
What is
at?
this place?
What's going on here?
By the way, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I got the gist of it. And see, that's how it works. For all those motherfuckers that try and say, well, it doesn't seem like they have much NE because they're not talking about a lot of random things. A lot of times, NE is just picking up on all just very little bits of information and making sense of it. I don't know the answer. I think I was. I think I've been. I think I've thought. I've gotten a sense of. I don't know. You have a couple people in here that are saying every single person out there is a different type than they are, and then are providing bad examples as to why that's the case based on looking at cognitive functions. And I think that's too difficult and almost entirely possible based on the information they're given, and that you ought not look at something so complex when you can look at something more simple to find out just basic dichotomies and then extrapolate from that what those dichotomies mean and how that person personally uses those dichotomies and exhibits those. As in a No, I think the reasons as to why people have said the way that people have described observing NE who don't have very strong NE is, in my opinion, bad. And I could be wrong too. Right. I believe that. I don't think it has to be, but oh, okay. And you care, light bulb. Well, I think it's. Do you think that there's it's helpful for him that his teacher knows that he's an ENTP? Well, not in that way. Understands him. I think that's a big deal. Probably. I'm pretty sure she has cows. Whoa, that'd be cool. Taylor got you itching. You got you hooked on the. What? I believe you. um, I didn't. I just realized I was interjecting when I didn't know what was happening because I couldn't really hear. So I shall wait for further notice.
Did I miss something? Is something happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I sat in the field and picked grass the whole time during soccer and kicked dirt and t-ball. Did I just interrupt him?
Don't think so.
Damn it.
Were you hoping to?
Nick? Nick, what's the thing with you and Patrick?
Do what?
The thing with you and Patrick, what is it all about?
Me and the what?
Basement Overlord.
Oh, the subject?
No? The dislike thing.
I don't dislike him. I just think he's bad at typing people.
Okay.
In that him and he and Liz like kind of like negative reinforce each other, like provide ample cognitive bias and stuff. And that, like, they were saying that Damon Gray was an ESTP. And it just doesn't make sense to me. And I know why people can think that Taylor's an ESTP, but his NE, to me, manifests itself in a different way than what a lot of people would think. Like, to me, he's clearly an ENTP.
He's super
Clearly.
random.
Yeah. And he can discover patterns and run them through a good TI filter especially when he's off here. I've seen how he is in like a business format, or when he's talking, when he has to make like actually kind of focus a little bit, and it's just his NE is just refined and not blurting things out all the time because he's gotten used to stopping himself before he'd say something.
No, but I see a lot of the time he sees something I say and he's like, I see what you did there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you're right. I didn't even see it myself. Mm.
A lot of times he's right though. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't say that. Say it a lot of times. It's like an 80-20 thing, probably. I don't think Damon Gray's an ESTP. I don't think Neptune's an INFJ. I don't think Taylor's an ESTP. And I don't think I'm EXXX. I think I'm an ENTP. I know that I'm an ENTP. I can't shake. I mean, I've tried to beat it enough. And I relate to too many ENTPs. And, I know that I'm an ENTP. I'm open to being just insanely wrong about something that big, but I'm fairly certain I'm not. And the evidence that they suggest is just looking at little cognitive functions and showing their understanding of how they fit into who that person is, yet not having a great amount of exposure to that person, nor looking at all the, it's cognitive bias at its worst, or at its best, however you wish to look at it, in my opinion.
They seem to focus on their like cognitive functions, but then they actually focus on behavioral evidence.
Yeah,
and
then
going about it one or the other way is, those are not really the same. Like, you can initially look at behavior, but that's not, because the point of cognitive functions is that they're not behavior. And like half of their examples are like cognitive function behavior, and I'm like, it's not. But anyway, that would be that's what they talk with.
It's not bad.